behalf of the Electoral Commission for Sierra Leone, I want to welcome all of you to this very important occasion. It's about the announcement of the presidential election results, which will soon proceed. Before it proceeds, I will quickly introduce the members of the commission on the high table. We have for the Northern Region, Commissioner Abubakar Koroma is present. We also have for the Eastern Region, Commissioner Marian Moijwe, she's also present. We also have for the Southern Region, Commissioner Edmond Sylvester Alpha is present. We have for the Western Region, Commissioner Zainab Mosiri, she's also present on the high table. We also have for the Northwestern Region, Commissioner Albert Samba Kanu. And finally on the high table, we have the Chief Electoral Commissioner and National Returning Officer and Chairman of the Electoral Commission for Sierra Leone, who is Mr. Mohamed Konneh. So at this particular point, I will now hand over the rest of the proceedings to the Chief Electoral Commissioner and Chairman and National Returning Officer, Mr. Mohamed Konneh. Thank you.
Thank you, Executive Secretary of the Electoral Commission for Sierra Leone. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon, Sierra Leone. This is a journey that we started some 5 years ago after the elections in 2018. At this point, we are here to read out the final results of the June 24, 2023 elections. Statement from the Chief Electoral Commissioner, Chairperson and National Returning Officer of the Electoral Commission for Sierra Leone on the presidential election results held on 24th June 2023. In exercise of the powers conferred on it by Section 33, 42(2)(e) and 38A as amended of the Constitution of Sierra Leone 1991, Act number 6 of 1991, and pursuant to Section 7 and 68(1) of the Public Elections Act 2022, Act number 17 of 2022, the Electoral Commission for Sierra Leone conducted a presidential election on 24th June 2023. Both the polls and tallying processes were observed by political party agents, various national, international observation mission or groups, embassies, and the media. The polling station results were entered into the result database representing all polling stations across the country. The national turnout is 2,800,691, representing 83% of all registered voters. The total number of valid votes cast is 2,789,808. The total number of valid vote cast is 10,000. Invalid vote cast is 10,883, representing 0.39% of the votes cast. A total number of 120 polling stations were not entered into the result database due to either being tampered with and therefore quarantined at regional tally centers, or unavailability of result form caused by violence at identified polling stations. The above outstanding result cannot materially affect the outcome of the final presidential election. Details of the results at polling stations will be posted on the ECSL website. At the ECSL website, the website is there. A full breakdown of the result by district is attached to this statement. Below is the total number of votes obtained by each presidential candidate. Ba Mohamed Konneh, National Democratic Alliance, 21,620, representing a percentage of 0.77%. Bio Julius Maada, Sierra Leone People's Party, 1,566,932, representing 56.17%. Coca Prince, People's Democratic Party, 5,981, representing 0.21%. Jonjo Mohammed, Citizens Democratic Party, 2,367, representing 0.08%. Kabuta Sature, United National People's Party, 4,059, representing 0.15%. Kake I, Alliance Democratic Party, 4,336, representing 0.16%. Kamara Nabil Henry, Peace and Liberation Party, 7,717, representing 0.28%. Kamara Samora Matthew Wesley, All People's Congress, 1,148,262, representing 41.16%. Magai Charles Francis, People's Movement for Democratic Change, 16,012, representing 0.57%. Sakor Abdullahi Dukakuru, Revolutionary United Front Party, 6,796, representing 0.24%. Sandy Jonathan Patrick, National Unity and Reconciliation Party, 1,369, representing 0.05%. Sowa Toure Mohammed, United Democratic Movement, 1,665, representing 0.06%. Williams Bresford Victor, Republic National Independent Party, 2,692, representing 0.10%. Therefore, by the powers vested in me as the National Returning Officer by Section 67, 51(2) and 92(4) of the Public Elections Act, 2022, Act number 17 of 2022, and pursuant to Section 42(2)(e) of the Constitution of Sierra Leone, 1991, Act number 6 of 1991, I hereby certify that Bio Julius Maada, having pooled 1,566,932 of the valid vote cast, representing 56.17% of the total valid vote cast in the 24th June 2023 presidential election, duly elected President of the Republic of Sierra Leone. Any citizen Any citizen
Can you please allow us to conclude? Can you please allow the chairman to conclude his statement? Can you please allow the chairman to conclude his statement with all due respect? He is the national returning officer. He has not concluded his statement. Please.
any citizen who has lawfully voted in this election, validity of the said election of the president by petition to the Supreme Court of Sierra Leone within 7 days after the declaration of presidential results pursuant to section 54(1) of the Public Elections Act 2022, Act number 17 of 2022. Thank you all. God bless Sierra Leone.
That's good.
In this case, for the people of Sierra Leone, this has vindicated today for the peaceful nature of the election, but not only that, the orderly fashion in which Sierra Leoneans queued for long periods of time to cast and exercise their democratic vote. So this is the win for the people of Sierra Leone, a win for His Excellency, but this has vindicated the president. So the next 5 years is about taking Sierra Leone to the next level of progressive development under the leadership of His Excellency Dr. Julius Maada. We are all very happy today. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So we're still there, and that has been the Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation. And we they come to the First Lady now of the Republic of Sierra Leone, we don't be part of this most strong force inside during the campaign. And if you now notice the end of the campaign, just like how President Julius Maada in voice been caught, the First Lady now same thing. But today, witnessing these results, how do they make you feel with all what you don't do during the past years?
Well, I believe that the people of Sierra Leone, they don't speak and they speak loudly. We not been get any doubt say His Excellency will win, because the last 5 years he don't serve this country, he don't work for Sierra Leone, and he get a message and he get things then we go tell people and say, now this have been promised una and I do and the people they not go ask him say you they lie, because everything way he say they do, he do
56% not a huge percentage. Would I be expect this?
I don't know for President Bio, but maybe they expect at least 60%, but we can still take 56%, not a bad thing. I mean, expect say we go get, because we made inroads. Now a lot of places then where we not been expect say then go accept the president's message that way there. So I may not been expect 56%. I mean, expect at least 60%. But we go handle 56 also. At least he make Maada be and talk and do continue for be talk and do, because he say no runoff and there's no runoff.
And waiting are you message to the people of Sierra Leone?
I mean, this is just an election. We don't do harm. The people they don't talk, and I hope say everybody like waiting. Everybody don't they say we are still one country, one people. We do things safu. Now one great Sierra Leone we all get. So we make sure so we respect the decision of the people, and we keep the country safe, because there is no other country like Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone is one.
Thank you so much, Madam First Lady. And also, we go get a reaction from the President, Julius Maada. Okay, first, Mr. President, I want to say congratulations and honor for fortunate for be the first person for talk to you after don't announce this result. So what are your impressions so far?
Thank you, Sierra Leone, for giving me a second mandate. Thank you to my supporters. Thank you to the Sierra Leone People's Party. Thank you to Madam First Lady. I hope say we all will settle down now because the result don't come out, and now development we want to go back to. But I must say that I'm really glad for the trust and confidence the people of this country don't repose in me a second time.
Okay, and as you did thank the people of Sierra Leone, and we know say other side lose, waiting at your message to the people and we don't lose.
Well, that's the nature of democracy. I've been on that path once, maybe twice, at different levels. In democracy, in this case, everybody wins because we get the head of state. We consider everybody as partner in the process of development. But for the one that we know win this poll, definitely, I want to say we all belong to this country, and therefore the next thing we'll pay attention to now development. Waiting will make with people then get a smiling face, not a smiling face, which will make them get their wherewithal for able to carry on with their life. And therefore, I go one for appeal to all other parties, including the main opposition party, the All People's Congress, for me to join we for fix this country. Too many problems to be fixed. For more people then be happy.
Okay, lastly, what will be the first thing we go target for this administration after all waiting done they happen? What will be your first thing for targeting?
Well, in terms of development, we program they out, the big five. Then I for make sure say I feed people like you and the rest of this nation. But for now, we don't just go through a very tense election. Normally, you get for make sure say you bring all Sierra Leoneans together, all different stakeholders, for make we put the election behind we, and for make we come together and work. So I get for reach out to all the other political parties, including the APC, the traditional leaders, the CSOs, and everybody, for make we change your gear from election to development.
Once again, congratulations, and I wish you a prosperous 5 years. And also, we get the national chairman for the Sierra Leone People's Party, where you don't always see with the president during in campaign and all the times. So, Mr. Chairman, waiting na your impression also and your message to the people of Sierra Leone.
Well, first of all, the result was expected. Any other thing may happen, it will be abnormal. So we are not shocked. Second, the message of the people is in line with the president's message. We all come together. Democracy, now two basic principles you get. Number one, subordination of the military to civilian rule. Second, acceptance of results. And how do you accept defeat? And defeat is not being defeat by itself, but it's an action that is for all of us. You think you have lost, but Sierra Leone has won. This is what I will expect. If you see our vigor, our energy, our spread of campaign, and our message was solid. There was evidence of our past years in governance, and we are delivered all on our manifesto. So there was no reason why we should be kicked out. If that happens, then we'll be taking democracy backward. So let them we all come together again and work for Mother Sierra Leone.
Thank you so much, Mr. Chairman.